In the 1990s, Anne Cavokian, the Information and Privacy Commissioner of Ontario, Canada, proposed a concept she called privacy by design. A design perspective is a holistic and innovative way of viewing the world. Privacy by design starts with the premise that you can't primarily manage privacy through regulatory frameworks and compliance. Privacy needs to be integral to all organizational operations. There are 7 foundational principles in privacy by design. The principles are not dependent upon one another, but all should be considered in the design and operation of information and communication technologies. Rather than waiting for privacy risks to occur and then acting to fix them, privacy by design prevents them from ever occurring with the principle proactive, not reactive, or also referred to as preventative, not remedial. The intention is to anticipate risk and prevent invasive events before they occur. Privacy by design is not reacting to events or resolving privacy incidents after they happened. It is meant to identify prior to occurrence. For example, rather than tweaking an algorithm after the solution is discovered to be biased toward a population, it is best to select more diverse data sets in the onset of design. The next principle is privacy as the default setting. It states that no action is required by the user to safeguard their privacy. The system or business practice is designed to automatically focus on protecting privacy. For example, explicit opt-in safeguards to protect consumer data, such as when you provide your name, address, and identifiable information to obtain a credit score. You must, by default, not have that data shared for any other purposes except to obtain the credit score. Privacy embedded into design is the third principle in privacy by design. It states that privacy protection is an essential component of the technical systems and the business practices for data-driven organizations, and that it is not an add-on after the product or service have been built. This means that for software developers, privacy should be embedded into the design of not only software, but IT systems and business practices. Unfortunately, the rapid nature of software development often neglects this principle. With the next principle, full functionality, positive sum, not zero sum, privacy by design can accommodate all of an organization's objectives, not only its privacy goals. It allows for a win-win solution instead of forcing trade-offs. This principle resonates well with major stakeholders in the organization. It means that an organization does not need to compromise business goals in exchange for privacy, revenue, and growth. Organizations do not need to sacrifice one for the other. End-to-end security, full life cycle protection is the next principle that states security is paramount at all stages of a data life cycle, from data collection to storage, and all the way to destruction when the data is no longer needed. This can also be thought of as cradle-to-grave security for any software, IT system, or business practice. Practices such as encryption, from development to destruction, are examples of full lifecycle protection. The sixth principle in privacy by design is visibility and transparency, or keep it open. This principle states that all stakeholders are fully informed on the business practices and technologies involved, and that independent verification is not required, but neither is it feared. This principle helps build trust with consumers. Clear, non-legal versions of your privacy practices should be accessible and clear to all. In addition, there should be a mechanism for consumers to address the organization, and responsibilities identified in the organization should be visible for response and redress. The last principle in privacy by design is respect for user privacy. Keep it user-centric. This principle simply states to keep the user at the core of all decisions. By doing this, it becomes easier to protect their data from misuse. This is the privacy by design version of take care of the data as if it were your own. All 7 of these principles comprise the privacy by design concept. While the concept has drawn its share of critique, it has also guided development of frameworks and standards used in organizations, companies, and legislation such as GDPR.